Welcome back, Class Ds. Misty again, finally back with your next brief. I've been sick for a while and just now can get out of bed without the floor coming up to meet me. I really shouldn't be doing this right now, but it's been long enough and you lot need all the info you can get. SCP-055, also known as the Unknown. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. Object is to be kept within a 5 by 5 by 2.5 meter square room constructed of cement 50 centimeter thickness with a Faraday cage surrounding the cement walls. Access is via a heavy containment door measuring 2 by 2.5 meters constructed on bearings to ensure door closes and locks automatically unless held open deliberately. Security guards are not to be posted outside of SCP-055's room. It is further advised that all personnel maintaining or studying other SCP objects in the vicinity try to maintain a distance of at least 50 meters from the geometric center of the room, as long as this is reasonably practical. Description: SCP-055 is a self-keeping secret, or anti-meme. Information about SCP-055's physical appearance as well as its nature, behavior, and origins is self-classifying. To clarify, how Site-19 originally required SCP-055 is unknown. When SCP-055 was obtained and by whom is unknown. SCP-055's appearance is unknown. It is not indescribable or invisible. Individuals are perfectly capable of entering 055's container and observing it, taking mental or written notes, making sketches, taking photographs, and even making audio-video recordings. An extensive log of such observations is on file. However, information about 055's physical appearance leaks out of the human mind soon after such an observation. Individuals tasked with describing 055 afterwards find their minds wandering and lose interest in the task. Individuals tasked with sketching a copy of a photograph of 055 are unable to remember what the photograph looks like, as are researchers overseeing these tests. Security personnel who have observed 055 via closed-circuit television cameras emerge after a full shift exhausted and effectively amnesiac about the events of the previous hours. Who authorized the construction of 055's containment room, why it was constructed in this way, or what the purpose of the described containment procedures may be are all unknown. Despite 055's container being easily accessible, all personnel at Site-19 claim no knowledge of 055's existence when challenged. All of these facts are periodically rediscovered, usually by chance readers of this file, causing a great deal of alarm. This state of concern lasts minutes at most before the matter is simply forgotten about. A great deal of scientific data has been recorded from 055 that cannot be studied. At least one attempt has been made to destroy 055 or possibly move it from containment at Site-19 to another site, meeting failure for reasons unknown. 055 may present a major physical threat and indeed may have killed many hundreds of personnel, and we would not know it. Certainly it presents a gigantic mimetic mental threat, hence its Keter classification. Okay, document 055-1. An analysis of SCP-055. The author puts forward the hypothesis that 055 was never formally acquired by, and is in fact an autonomous or remotely controlled agent inserted at Site-19 by an unidentified third party for one of the following reasons: to silently observe or interfere with activities at Site-19, to silently observe or interfere with activities at other SCP locations, to silently observe or interfere with activities of humanity worldwide, to silently observe or interfere with other SCP objects. No action to counter any of these potential threats is suggested, or indeed theoretically possible. Addendum A. If this thing really is an anti-meme, why doesn't the fact that it's an anti-meme get wiped? We must be wrong about that somehow. Wait a minute. What if we were to keep notes about what it is, it isn't? What would we remember those? That was Bartholomew Hughes. So yeah, there is another document here, which is a report of Dr. Marichek, but it was basically just him talking to someone else, and they don't remember anything about 055, even though they just examined it seconds before. It appears to be possible to remember what SCP-055 is not, and to repeatedly deduce its existence from these memories. Personnel involved in Survey 19-055-127BXE reported moderate levels of disorientation and psychological trauma associated with cycles of repeated memory and forgetfulness of 055. However, no long-term behavioral or health problems were observed, and psych assessments of survey personnel showed consistent reports of this distress fading over time. Recommendations: it may be worthwhile to post at least one staff member capable of remembering the existence of 055 at each critical site. See you in the next brief. Until then, try to stay alive and cough into your sleeves.